Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. I've got no idea what episode I'm at now. I filmed quite a few. This should be going back to hold up. This should be going back to twice nightly soon. I'm thinking of keeping them at 8 o'clock. As of recording this, I haven't been away yet, so that is why they went once nightly while I went away. But you can't get much done in an hour. I'm still thinking of streaming on Twitch and then doing it that way. Then just putting my videos over to YouTube. So, my Twitch is still SerenitySoloGamer, if you would like to come over there and watch me play it live. Not yet, obviously. Once I start doing it live, I shall let you know. Just keep an eye on my descriptions. Have you found any sign of Sigurd? He must have been in a desperate hurry indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the stead perhaps? Gods below! Gods below! Sanity over there! I did do my duty roulette off screen, so my thermometer's gone up. That is the beast we need to slay at the end of the Minora storyline. Ooh. Serenity. Good night. Also, as of recording this, I'm still waiting for my for the second part of episode 3, I think it is, to be unblocked, not unblocked, to stop the copyright content being on it. I did dispute it, but unfortunately they are still on. Get of that. Dunded Solquib, or Solkvib, whichever your name is. Step aside! I'd kill them all. Where did they come from? Wernzoen? God, look at that kid to him. He breathes yet. We withdraw to the Red Rooster stead. Follow my lead, Serenity. Wish it just took me there. Yeah, follow my lead, Serenity. You'll have to take the boat back yourself. You pay for it, it's fine. You're only trying to save Aors here. Just pay all the fare you can. Ugh. Mr. Skipper, you couldn't see fit to just give me free passage, will you? No, fine. I'll pay, shall I? So, low and kosher, there we are. I think I've got 2 more here. You've got to excuse me, for some reason I've got a bit of pain in my side, so you may hear some falters in my voice as I try speaking. Ooh. Don't know where that came from, that's just started. So yes, over these next few episodes we will be getting these job levels up again. When you get to level 60, I think. No, is it 50? 50, it's every 2 or 3 levels. But it does take longer to level up. So it'll be roughly about the same time frame. And I can only record 2 more videos today, but that's another 2 days, so that's fine. That should take me just over for when I get back. So then I'll have to do a few more videos, well, maybe a couple of days more recording. So you might get another week or 2 after I get back of one video per night. And then it'll go back up to 2. Not, well yeah, it might be as of watching this one. You brought him home. I don't got the words to thank you. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall though, and it may be some time before he opened his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did. I have naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Aleport, I realised the dangers were far greater than I anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Pray accept my apologies, Neddard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risk your lives to save little Sigurd. How's it a man to find fault with that? It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting my foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There is no more we can accomplish here, Serenity. It is time we returned to the guild and focused on other tasks. So, I need to be Arcanist. Got anything? Oh, nice. What we got here? 3 and 6. 10 and 1. It's a lot better. Yeah, what I want to do is continue filming this until rank reset, it's not Dead by Daylight, before reset occurs, so I can do the Duty Finder again. I won't be doing the Duty Finder online, well, while I'm recording. To see my I might keep it in during the when I do start doing Twitch, I might keep it in then. We'll see. I don't have a PC to do editing on though, so I might have to use my partner's not very well laptop. I only bought it for my partner due to the fact that they like Crusader Kings 2. So I just bought him to play that since his last one broke. But I can only do that while I was at work, which then takes away recording time for me while I'm doing that, so I only get 4 days to record. Greetings, Serenity. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust. We need not await Kyla's arrival. Once the Keycurn appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for tapping our target relies on the 2 allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Keycurn is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue as to avoid attracting attention, but do not be fooled. With more bodyguards follow at a distance and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kylia's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take our positions and wait for the Keycurn to arrive. So let's get it done. Then we'll go to... Oh, hold on, is my pugilist on level 19? No, I think my pugilist was 21. Shit! Where? Oh, here they are. Thank you. Up. Right, so I have to save him. I'll get him then. Thank you. Will you stop healing people? Shit, someone's hitting him. No? Why does there seem to be so many? Seems to be a lot more. Than I'm used to. Thank you. Bloody hell, I can't remember there being that many. Did they put the amount up? Found it! Thank you. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Serenity, pray hand over the tome. Yeah. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I return home. Let her be. But how can I? He's right, Thota. You must allow Kyla time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Serenity, it is time we return to the guild as well. I apologise, I have reflux and causes me to be a bit gassy sometimes. I know it's not very professional, but if I was editing it out, I'd be editing it. You'd get like 10-minute videos. You can't hit me. I want to move this, don't I? Move it to there. No, not there. There. Jack, where are you? I'm coming. Ow. I jumped into a bloody post. No, I can't jump down there. All right, Serenity. I pulled in some favours and there's a crew that'll get us close enough to scamper aboard the cursed vessel. It'll be cramped upon that deck. If we try to mill the whole lot at once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in all quick and quiet and try to knock off a few at a time. Well, Col, you eager to get your sea legs? Suppose so. Am I? Oh, I'm there. Damn it! Pressed the wrong button. is, oh no, I needed to use that on the other thing. Oh, bloody hell. No. Might as well just finish him off. Bye, Growler. Was nice knowing you. Meow, meow. May as well have just been a little pussycat. Jack, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's got to be the cerulean star. Oh, no. As for them other two baubles, I tossed the cabins and been through the hold ilm by ilm, but there's naught else here. Well, we'll just have to ask all sweet like, won't we? Spit it out, Kerr. Where are you keeping the rest of the treasures? You'd think we'd spill the guts to the likes of you, rogue. Maybe you wouldn't at that, but what about this partner you're working with? How do you... We don't need no partner. So, you're telling me this was all your own idea? You woke up one day and decided you'd attack a maelstrom transport right off the coast of Aleport, then disappear into the loving embrace of Dox's Pull? Not exactly your style, is it? The Grinning Cares are too bleeding famous for being the crew what turned their snouts up at privateering in favour of keeping the old ways. You've only escaped the Yellow Jacket's grip this long by crawling on your bellies and snatching scraps what fell from the table. You ain't the type to sink your teeth into Navy-owned vessel, no matter the prize. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Melvin won't be stopped, not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners. The blue rock was just a share of our share of the loot. The scraps from the table, like you said. If you want them other trinkets, then you'll have to take up with our new mates. One job at a time, lad. First we need to get these stinking coves and their tub back to the docks. And we're back at the docks. Putting aside the issue of these who gave these orders, there's no doubt that these was the coves as raided that maelstrom ship. Now for a punishment what fits the crime. I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchor at the Murraybead dry docks. I assume that this was your work. Ah, you missed all the excitement, Captain, but never you mind, the cerulean star is back and bob in our sneaky little fumbles. And these must be the Grinning Curs. Degenerate fiends! How dare you ply your filthy trade in Laminson waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred so you might sate your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness. Wait, do you mean to just execute me in on the bloody docks? Well, at least take the buggers into custody first. Handed them over tier for lawful punishment will satisfy the demands of the code just as well. We've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away. Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasure by employing unsavoury and unconscionable means. Why, you're naught more than pirates yourselves. These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves were formed to protect us from ourselves, now they're just hunting dogs for the Admiral. Melvin yanks your leash and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you... Aye, go on then, blame me and the other coves for your own failures. You knew what you was about when you defied the code. You knew that we'd be after you. We're done here. There are still 2 treasures left, rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd reconsider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook is a shark, and it might just swallow you all. Right, Marauder's Guild, Jack's Guild. Rogue's Guild. That's what I was thinking of, not Jack's Guild. So, what have we got? Gladiator, Marauder, Pugilist, Answers on 2. Pugilist will be going up to 2. Where am I? I'm there. Pugilist will be going up to 2. How much is on 2? Not too bad, I suppose. So what shall I use for the Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue, Archer, Armature? Archer, obviously. God, a massive run. They're still there. Hi, bye. You do have to excuse my my quietness and head fogginess, so to speak, please, if you may, because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I had an awful night. I had less than 4 hours in total. Oh, and I am shattered. But I can't screw up my sleep patterns because I can't film my partner's in bed. I've only got a small flat, so it makes it impossible. So you may hear me yawning now and again. I do apologise. Finally, we make it back. That hurt my eyes there. So, we'll go to the Rogue's Guild first, since we're already the Rogue. So, Fisherman's Guild. Really hope you're enjoying these videos. I mean, as of recording this, no one's watching them. but I hope in the future someone does return to them and has a look. I'm enjoying making them, so I'm not going to stop. It's just the videos might keep changing from one night to 2 nights. One video per night, 2 nights. I'll come to that in a bit. But anyway, work on that ship, Serenity. First blood is ours. How do you take to fight in a sea? There are few that can drop opponents as quick as a rogue, but mind you don't exhaust yourself just flailing your blades at the tougher coves. And that goes double for when you've mates on your flanks. If you notice yourself starting to flag, there's no wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've said it afore, Colt, but I'll need you sharp enough to carve steel for what's to come. I'm afraid this will be more of a challenge than even what that little shrew was bargained for. That's assuming the Cares wasn't lying about the executioners, but the executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, though, I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. So, no. Nope. Don't need those, don't need those. Oh, I can get this one. Oh there, Serenity, we had a rough job ahead of us, and we've a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough with what that mile and more snapping at our heels, but we managed to grapple that first trinket without too much fuss. I apologise for that silence. I had to get a drink badly because I felt a massive cough coming on. Let me just take another sip. Right, let's get back to it. Biting back them other 2 treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the Stray gets here, I'll explain what, or more to the point, who we're up against. Alright, we've 2 baubles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Oi, where's Perimoo got to? Underfoot? He's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. We'll not be cloying that stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Treasures aside, I've been doing a bit of digging on my own into these executioner allies of the grinning curs, and I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Serenity, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope. It seems them curs was feeding from the famble of one of the nation's greatest powers. There ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lad. Within Limsa, the bloody executioners wield a power of an influence second only to the Admiral herself. They were none too fond of Melvib or her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Gallian Empire what eventually convinced them to play nice with a thalassocracy. But pirates ain't one to play nice for long. Now that Hellfire ain't around to helm the ship, the solidarity of the bloody executioners has begun to show cracks. All the strongest captains and lieutenants begun to form their own factions and are scrambling to claim the top chair for themselves. Course, not one bloody cove can agree on with another on which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these new factions, though, is a group what is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turns out these reformists, as they call themselves, was the ones that has took the grinning curs under their wing. Which means they've got possession of the last 2 treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumours around town say that even for executioners, these coves are bloody and ruthless and not to be trusted. We should sit this one out, Jack. Piss on Malala's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. We'd be inviting the wrath of the crew so large and dangerous that even if the Admiral ain't keen on coming to blows with them. If he ever came after us. Large or small, it don't matter much. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom tub. Aye, the grinning curs are paying for that crime, but we'd be poor sodding excuses for rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this job toward the end, and that means biting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them as deserve it. But Jack, listen, with all the infighting going on at present, us stabbing a short blade into one faction toe ain't like to bring the old executioner squad down on our heads. Besides, them reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that they've been avoiding the city altogether. Now it's time we got to work, Serenity. Serenity, you're to track down our black market contact. I set him looking into the curs new allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. The veil was lifted by a southerly this morning. That'll put the old man at his haunt in Lower Nicosia. Here, take this sack of blunt and pay a visit to the House of Sticks. That's kobold territory, if you didn't know. The old man bribes them with ore and hires the biggest and meanest sods as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be, challenged. God, they don't half know how to waffle on, don't they? Bloody hell. Can't they just say, go to the House of Sticks, do this, that's it. Done. Oh. Well, hopefully soon I can stop complaining about the hour videos. Hopefully. If I do Twitch. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Kylia beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of the Arcanima. Arcanima? Arcanima. No. No, can't do that one. Okay. Take you. +1. Ooh. Well, that helped for one quest. And orders. And order. I am glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be as a spur to our efforts. I say again, Serenity, Kujata will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. So, no. Nope. Take those, thank you. There, no axe. And what we got? House of Sticks. So, conjurer. No. Rogue. Did say low on a coach, didn't he? Hope he did. So run all the way round. If you hear any slight hissing in the background, I vape, so that is me vaping. It's not any sound quality issues or anything like that. If you are enjoying the videos, I do plead with you to hit that like button and drop me a comment telling me what you do like and don't like about them, how you'd like to see me improve, because I am still a baby on YouTube. I've not even been 2 months yet. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I strongly would love a subscribe. Only if you're going to watch the videos, though. If you're not interested, I don't do sub for sub. I won't be doing that. No sub for sub from me. Just a quick shout that the Dead by Daylight videos are down right now because as of recording this, my dad is on end of life care. So that's where I'm going next week. So I have not been wanting really to run around murdering people and being murdered. So I found it better just to put that on hold right now. It will come back, but as yet, there's no time frame when. So anyway, that's enough about any other games. Apart from Chernobylite. Chernobylite's on my channel. Get a watch at that. That's good. That's enough about that. No more other games. Let's continue. Let's just focus on this one. Take yous in here. I don't know more to come back again. Thank ya. Welcome to the House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now, have you any cumbersome baggage of which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? Oh, a heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear, but its weight has balanced the scales. The sum is paid and the deal is made. Let's speak of these reformists. The faction that so wrung the code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures, the earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is to take place at Costa del Sol, the buyer, a moneyed merchant from the Golden Sands of Uldar. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I would target at the moment of transaction, were I so inclined. As a gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, he purchased the self-same information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, I'm gonna have to skip it. They'll kill me. Sorry, I had no choice but to skip that because he fetched the level 56s there. All it took was one of their stronger moves, and I was stuck, and I'd have been killed. I mean, I thought he were turning up just to get the same people I had, but no. Didn't want to do that, did he? So, yet again, another run. Oh, I'm going to have to come back out and run all the way over there. Bloody hell. If you'd like to see me play any other games, I will be more than willing to do that. I mean, I'm more than happy to take requests. I mean, I might not be able to do them all. It all depends on copyright and the like, but if they've got a streamer mode, that'd be perfect. Sorry, someone just just carried a new fig freezer by the side of the flat. It took my attention away a little bit. So yes, any requests, I would be happy to hear them. Place them in the comments and I will consider doing them. Or if I haven't played them before, that is. If I've played them, I'll just say I played them, I can't do it. Because this is all for games that I have not played before. This is an exception, because I haven't played Shadowbringers and I have not played... Well, I obviously haven't played Endwalker since it's postponed. It's only the 6th of November as of recording this. So we've got another month to wait now. Should have been a couple of weeks. But I don't mind, it lets me play catch up. So those guilds, so where's down here? It's okay. I know where I'm going. All my videos are played on a PS5 until, pardon me, until I get a PC. I've got a lot of debts to pay off if I get a PC though, so I won't be able to do that just yet. But still some games will be coming off the PS5. Welcome back, Serenity. What information did the old man have on the reformists? Looking to unload them earrings, are they? And to an old man, no less. Can't say I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Liminsons willing to melt coin or know what them coves are selling. Only the daftest of sods will go about funding them as a means to pull down the Admiral. Eh? One of Malala's lackeys arrived at the house afore you. How did they know to... Bah, them curs we captured must have cackled during the shrew's interrogations. We'll have to assume the Yellow Jackets know what we know, and that means we'd best get our asses to Costa del Sol right bleeding now. I'll handle this one, Jack. You and Serenity can wait here for Perimoo. Oi, Vicar, what in the hell is she playing at? After the lad, she knows this ain't a solo job. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to have time to do this. I can't cut the episode short now because I don't want it to be a 50-minute episode. So I shall try my hardest to get it done. Right, so lower the kosher. Yeah, so I do ask you if you're interested in my videos. It won't just be this though. There'll be quite a few videos being done. If you'd like to follow the Twitch, once it goes in the description, look at the bottom near my channel email address, which you can also send me suggestions there as well if you want. That's my channel though, so I don't check it as much as my personal email. I mean, I still check it regularly, but yeah, I've just started, well, I will have just started on Twitch, so I won't be an affiliate or anything like that, so I won't be begging for bits and donations and saying, listen, I shall do this if you donate £10. No, I won't be doing that. Not at all. Hate it when people do that. Oh, I need to put Gladiator on. Get his XP. None. And here we are. Thank you. Nope. So Rogue. Rogue. There. This is Costa del Sol, everybody. It's the seaside. You see them in the background just driving themselves in. Gosh. I'll try and get this done before we finish the episode. Don't need to read what he says, I've already done that loads of times. Tune to this. I've got 7 minutes. I told you to wait at the guild, I don't need... Well, it matters, I could use an extra cove in the shadows after all. Jack has his mind set on punishing the executioners, but me? I just want to skulk in, clothe in silver bits and skulk out. I reckon that if I could manage that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know to come after. Finish the job without driving me daggers, you know. It ain't exactly true to the code, but the shield of underworld honour won't stop them bloody killers from cutting my mates' throats and setting the sisters a glimmer. The guild's the only place we're offered to take in a pirate stray like me, and I'll not see it burn to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the word when you're ready to head in. Actually, no, we're not going to do that right now. We are going to end this episode here, because I don't know how much they're going to speak at the end. I mean, I'll be able to get this fight done within the time, but we'd be stuck with the talking at the end. So, I thank each and every one of you for watching. As I asked before, if you could please like, comment and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could share as well, my channel is not in a good state right now. I can't really do much to enhance it. I haven't got a PC. Like I say, I've got my partner's laptop, but that will take away time from the recordings. So, I can't use it when my partner's here. So, I thank each of you again, and I greatly appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry for the short episode, by the way. Bye.